Hello vlog. It's Monday. This morning I dropped Philip off at the airport. It's been rough. Like, he came home for a day, 2 days. Now he's back on the road, which sucks, but hopefully this week goes by faster than normal because I miss him, and I've been like hella depressed, like just super fucking sad and like going through it. But yesterday my brother and I went to Twice and I loved it. This was the first time a K-pop artist, big artist like that, came to Minneapolis. Usually the smaller ones, sometimes they come here, but it's so difficult because when they're small, not everyone knows them. But Twice is huge and I'm obsessed with them. I love K-pop. And so when they came, I asked my brother to go with me, and of course he said yes because he loves them too. So I didn't really vlog anything yesterday. I should have. My mind has just been, I told you guys, I'm like hella depressed. My mind has been elsewhere, and like I need to get back to my perfect mental, like just get back to my old self, because I've been crying every night. I've been so sad. Like, I've just been so depressed. It's really toxic, and my boyfriend is like annoyed and irritated because he knows that this isn't me, and he's like, snap out of it. This is not you, girlfriend. And I'm like, I know, like what the frick. Okay, anyways, I am going to crop my shirt right now. This is my Twice shirt that I got. So cute. I actually got it in a large. The front says "This is for," which is their album, obviously, or the name of the tour. And then here's the back. Twice. It has all the girls on there, and then it has the cities that they are going to. I just don't like how it kind of just like lays there, you know? So I'm gonna crop it. Obviously it doesn't go with this outfit, my sweatpants, but I just wanted it to be a little bit more cropped. I feel like, I mean, it's so hard. Like, I would love to be a K-pop idol, you guys, but you can tell that they're just so exhausted. Like, looking at all these tours dates, this is, well, they don't really have the dates on here, they just have the cities. This is just for the US leg. They are doing an Asia leg. I know they were just in Europe too, so I know that these homegirls are overworked, which I guess it comes with the territory, you know, and they really put on a really entertaining show. But you can definitely tell that they're also just like tired of it. Because Nayeon, she's like 30, right? Which is fine. I love her. She's so hot. But they've been doing this for like 10 years, and I can imagine it almost feels sometimes stagnant of like, what should we do? Like, what's the next career move? Whatever. So you can see it too, like even when they were performing, they gave it their all, yes, but then there was also like a delay. I don't know. I feel like that's so normal though. I mean, like we see it all over TikTok, you know, there's so many K-pop idols who, or K-pop groups who are like so overworked, and then they kind of just like, they don't flop. I think they're just more like, their heart's not in it anymore. Which is okay, because I know that the K-pop industry is like so demanding that it really takes over your whole life. And I've seen interviews too where they say that like they literally miss family birthdays and they don't celebrate some holidays, you know, because it's just the name of the game, as sad as that is. Okay. Cute. I feel like this is so much better. Cropped it a bit. Did this. I still like the large size of it. Hi, happy Happy Tuesday. Sorry, I have been terrible at vlogging. I haven't been keeping up, and I'm sorry for that, but it's 11 and I am at Nissan with my friend. We're meeting for lunch. Hopefully we can like do some planning together because I know she is starting a little side thing and I'm starting a side thing too. So then hopefully we can just like collab. But you know, we're all helping each other out. So here's where I'm at. Okay. Strawberry matcha, always. And then my little special bowl. Pork, noodles, rice. I'm sorry, egg roll and egg. I'm so excited. Hi chat. I'm sorry, first of all, I haven't vlogged in a couple days. The last thing you guys saw was probably me at Nissan when I was meeting my friend. And I've just been extremely upset and bothered by something lately, so it's been very hard for me to even pick up a vlog camera to bring about my day when I'm mentally dealing with my own thing. So, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna explain to you why I've been so upset because I just need to get it off my chest. It's been so heavy on me and I think I'm just at a point where I'm like, I can't anymore. So I have my laptop next to me just to make sure my story like goes perfectly, because when I ramble I can just ramble into the abyss and like forget the whole plot. So again, I'm sorry for not vlogging, but it's been hard out here. Okay, breathe. I've been so upset. Okay. So I'm going to explain this in the most broad way possible because I'm not trying to get sued by these bitches, and I feel like they would actually like have the balls to do something crazy like this. Even though legally, like, I'm not coming after anyone. Morally, I'm here to check you, but I just don't give a fuck to pursue further actions than just talking shit. So let's get into it because I'm already spiraling. So let's say I was associated with a local Minnesota business, and I'm gonna say that this was more like a partnership, and I'm gonna call them Business A. Okay. I was working with Business A and I pitched them this idea to basically like gift another group slash association, business, something. And this business that we're gifting, I'm going to call them Business B. Okay, so Business A are the people who did me dirty. Business B, they're like that external factor that I wanted to pitch for, right? Because I'm super type A, I'm also a Virgo, I'm an eldest daughter. I just like things to be done completely before I even present stuff to people. So when I pitched Business A, my whole idea, I gave them everything from the ideation, the creation, the like customization of specific things for Business B. Everything from how we should do this, who we need to talk to, how we're gonna get there, how we can make this happen. And I did this because I'm not new to this game. Okay, I love everything social media, PR, business. Like that's good. I know how to play the game that Business B is in. I know because Business B is like my whole social life. I love Business B. Everything. See, I can't say too much because if I get too specific, it's way too obvious, and I'm trying to like stay away from that. But just know that everything Business B is encapsulates my life, and I love them. This Business B, right? So when I came to Business A and I presented everything from start ideation to finish creation, when I presented this deck to Business A, I was so prepared and I was so passionate about it. The work I put into it is because I wanted them to succeed and I love Business B so much. But when that happened, Business A, like, they were not feeling my idea. They kind of like brushed it off. They didn't give me what I wanted to get, right? They brushed it off. I kept pushing and pushing because they basically had to do, they didn't have to do anything. I already did everything. When I did this for business A and I pitched them business B and why we should partner with these people to get to the finish line that we wanted, they were confused because they don't really care about business B. They said that that's not their demographic. They don't care. Like, it's on the back burner. And so I was like, okay, like, that's okay, but I already planned everything. I already did everything, and you don't want it, then that's fine. Like, business A is your business. Like, I can't tell you what to do and how to run your business, right? So I just, like, dropped it at this point. I was just like, whatever. This happened in November, by the way. Like, when I pitched them, it was, like, November. So I was like, okay, like, we have months and months of preparation, but, you know, whatever. You don't like it, you're not going to be authentic, then I get it, you know? So that happened, and then this partnership with Business A that I had ended in January this year. Ended in January, and that was it. Like, I didn't care. I was done with them. We had a really bad ending because I had a lot of resentment built up, and then we just cut it off cold turkey, right? Fast forward to now, April, okay? One night I was posting content on my page, whatever, and then I was on my burner account because I blocked them from my personal page just because I'm like, you never know. So I was on my burner account, and a reel from Business A popped up of like a recap of, you guessed it, their partnership that they did with Business B, okay? Literally, the reel was a recap of everything they did for Business B that I came up with. Everything from beginning to end, to the customization, everything. I was so mad. My entire pitch that I did for them, I should say, I'm so gutted. It was literally 11:30ish p.m. I was like just scrolling. It popped up. I was gutted. I was pissed off. I was so mad. I like got up right away. I started researching like crazy, looking more into it because I just was so pissed. I was texting my entire support group. Obviously, like, my team of support group, which is literally like my family and my cousins, where I just lay it on them because they support me. We're family, you know? And I was just like so torn by all this because it's like all that hard work that you put into it for what, you know? Everything that I came up with to the customization for Business B, mind you, Business B, I can't like say it because it's just gonna be too specific, but Business B, there's a handful of them, and so I came up with the idea to ensure free PR is that we need to make it super cute, super customizable, just everything to ensure that we get that exposure for Business A, whatever. So when I saw that they did that, you can imagine my face just being in complete shock. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. So I was like, literally when I saw it, I'm like, is this a joke? Am I getting pranked? Like, bring the cameras out. This is crazy to me. Was not getting pranked. It actually happened. I was like, what the fuck? So, legally, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not gonna do anything because I just don't care. Morally, you're fucked. Like, I know a lot of their skeletons in their closet, Business A, but I'm not gonna say anything because you know what? They already make themselves look bad. I don't need to make them look bad either. I just think that the behavior was disgusting. Basically, to sum it up, it's like shitty people doing shitty things. That's it, you know? What is baffling me is, you know, I feel like I'm a person where if you fuck me up once, that's fine, you know, like everyone makes mistakes, even me. I'm not always a good person. I do fucked up things too, but I believe in the changes after, right? Like who you are from learning from these terrible experiences that you've caused yourself. If you've been able to change and become a better person, like that's okay. We are not defined by our mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, right? But it's the fact that Business A consistently hit after hit after hit. Every single time they just dog me, like literally raw dog me. And I'm just like, I just take it. I literally just take it. And I'm at a point where I'm so fed up because it's like, I do this because I want your business to succeed, and to be shut down and minimized for that idea is kind of crazy, because then it made me feel stupid. And then for you to take that entire idea, it's looking a little desperate, I'm not gonna lie. One of the most hurtful things too about this is that business A, they have power, right? They have power in this community and state, city, whatever. And to take someone's idea from someone like me, who is literally a nobody, insane. Like, way to abuse your power. And here's the thing. I know that situations like this happen all the time. Like, not just with business A and I, but like everywhere, right? Like, why do you think all these big businesses succeed so much? Is because they have a team who helps them, right? But that's a team. Like you still work with them. That's fine. Me, it's like, I don't have any association with business A anymore. Like, I'm done. So the fact that you still take my ideas and run with it is wild. Whatever. Okay. Something else that bothers me so bad is that, like I said, they have power and I'm just a girl. Like, I have nothing. I'm a nobody. I'm like, I've tried so hard to make a name for myself. I've worked my way to be where I am. I've taken shitty jobs. I've done like things where I hate, but you know, when you want to make it, you just do things because you're so desperate to succeed, right? And so for like this big business to like take that away from me is so hurtful, you know? Obviously, like, I'm probably just a nobody to them now, but I just feel like I did do my job and I did like try to make them succeed the best way I can. So like, to minimize me and then take it as your own is crazy. I know they're taking it as their own too, because everyone online is praising them, being like, thank you so much for what you do for the community, da 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 da, you guys are such great, this is such a great idea, whatever. I'm just like, if only you guys knew. If only everyone knew that you guys were frauds. But obviously, I'm not the type of person to go out and do that. Like I said, I don't need to make you look bad. I feel like your karma will catch up eventually. I'm trying to find the positive in all of this. The positives is that I have such an amazing team where, and by that I mean like my family and friends, everyone who supports me. Like, we're such a team where people, they feel for me and they love me and they constantly have my back. And through this, they've just been so uplifting and encouraging me. And I really needed that, because at a point when I was so discouraged for having this crazy idea, they have been always reassuring, and it's been so nice to feel like I'm doing something right, you know? So my positive outtake is that, one, and two, my plan worked. Like, I think that is the best positive that you can take from this, that my plan actually worked and it's successful because they did it, right? And so if I can do it for them, for business A, I can do it for myself. And that is what truly should be the biggest takeaway, you know? Instead of putting all my eggs into one basket, it's like, why do I need to help you when I should just help myself? My idea was good enough alone, you know? Let me do that for me so I can get to business B and you can like stay behind because you don't have an original idea. Whatever. I also know that original ideas, like, sometimes they might not be super original, but I think the concept of this is that they've expressed that they don't really care about business B. Like, they have no interest in business B. Versus me, I wanted to do this for business B because I love them. Like, I want business B to feel like happy, you know? I think it also just makes more sense because in Minnesota, you know, like, the Hmong community is so small. So if I could be that bridge, it's amazing. What I can do for the Hmong people, I don't know. So with that, those were my biggest outcomes and my biggest takeaways. And, you know, from them stealing my idea, They just fucked up because they just threw gas to the fire and it lit something in me. And now I have to go and build my own empire and business because I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want them to bring me down. I don't want that negative energy to cloud my mind because I've just been in my head these past couple of days and it sucks. Like, it sucks so bad. I needed to get it off my chest, and that is why I've been so MIA lately. It's just been so shitty. I can't. It's been so fucking shitty, but it's okay. Like, I just need to believe in myself and put all that energy into my own creative mind, because I know I can do it. I can do it myself. So I'm done now. Thank you for listening, and I have to go. Is that cheesy? I don't know. Whatever. It works for me. Hi. I'm coming on. Oh my god, my hair looks so crazy. I'm coming on here to finish off this vlog because the last thing you heard or have seen was my rant about what happened to me in a local Minnesota business. It was supposed to be a short rant, but I realized it was really long. But I'm gonna end the vlog here, and then I'll start up another one pretty much like right after this. I just have to figure out like what I'm doing. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support, for subscribing, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and follow me along on all my other social channels to keep up with my life. So